Do you ever feel like you want to hit the next person who tells you, just be positive? We live in an era where timeline shifts are discussed openly. But even if we believe in the concept, I don't think most of us truly understand what that means at a cellular level. I know I don't. So, no, it's not always as easy as just deciding to be positive. Hi, it's me again, and my drum and my embodied reflections. So, I want to talk about releasing negative patterns today through a real life example, my own. I've been prone to negativity most of my life, believe it or not. The first and most important step is noticing, stepping back and observing. Acknowledging that the pattern, in my case negative reaction to life situations, exists. But awareness alone doesn't release it. Again and again, I catch myself reacting in a negative way, then feeling bad about it, then spiraling into even more negativity and self-judgment. I want to describe a pattern that gets triggered between my husband and me. You might recognize yourself in it. So, because I've had this tendency for a long time, my husband gets triggered by my reactions, especially since he spent years trying to bring positivity into my life. So he reacts by saying something like, "Don't be so negative all the time." That comment triggers me instantly, causing even a very somatic reaction. I feel ashamed, like a failure, like I'm already trying so hard and I still got it wrong. My body reacts before I can think, and my first response is always defense. No, I wasn't being negative, you are imagining it. But inside, I just want to curl up and cry. The last time it happened, it was a few hours before the Aware concert in Lisbon. We were both triggered, but also aware and observing. That's the perk when both people are doing inner work. I felt a bit desperate at this moment. What should I do then? I don't want to be negative, but it's in my body and I can't seem to help it. The reactions are ahead of me. We paused, we observed, and we let it settle. And then we went to the concert. If you know Aware, you know. It can become a deeply meditative experience. Halfway through, I fell into the place of deep connection. It felt so open, light, and I was truly filled with love. I was literally grinning there, whispering to my higher self. And I asked, what do I do with this negativity? How do I actually change this pattern? The answer that came was simple. Words and actions are vibration. When you notice the old pattern, it's enough at first to just interrupt it by choosing different words or actions, even if you don't fully feel it in your body yet. If you repeat this again and again, you expose yourself to a higher frequency. And eventually it will land, not mentally but cellularly. You start to embody it. I'm sharing this because it can't be true only for me. Whatever your negative pattern is, the steps are similar. First awareness, then intention, and then conscious choice, words, actions, behavior. Then you build the muscle by choosing different words and actions until your body really takes it in. There's more to it though. Every pattern was created to protect you at some point. So recognizing the origin, forgiving it, releasing it, that's a deeper process. It's actually a method I've been learning and practicing, and I will share more about it in the next video, I guess. I feel like this is a good place to close this video. So let me know if this resonated, or if you have noticed similar patterns in your own life. Thank you for witnessing this part of my journey. I am learning as I go, and I'm sharing as honestly as I can. Thank you. ancestors. Thank you, Spirit of Wind. I bow to the west. Thank you, Spirit of Fire. Bowing to the south. I'm so grateful for the spirit of water. The wind was in the east, the water is in the west. And thank you so much, Mother Earth. I bow to the north, to you. I choose to walk gently but firmly. I choose to listen deeply, to see clearly. To feel strongly. And to remember who I truly am. Thank you for this moment.